and getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the energy. These guys are ready to go. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, it's Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. Allie LaForce will be bringing us updates from the sideline. And we've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Walker Kessler.
Yeah, his impact on the glass is drifting downward. You know, sometimes as a player, your focus shifts, you redirect your energy toward other phases of the game, and that could be what's happening here. But obviously, it's a bit of a concern going forward.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. They've got Robertson. Daniels out there with Willis. Then there's Maravich. And for Memphis, we've got Edey. Smith is out there with Brown. Then there's Irving. And it's Shays in a power forward. Greg, I think now is when we really see the value of depth as teams prepare for the playoffs.
It always helps when you can spread out your minutes, prevent stars from being overworked, and diminish the risk of injury.
Maravich will not go. This is off the front eye. Robertson against Smith. Right side Irving. That one's in. His first shot this game.
Those huge hands combined with that elite athleticism, Irving does the most damage inside the painted area because of it.
Now here's Robertson to the middle. Now Willis picked off in midair. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it. The fast break chance. Bucket is good. Irving's got his second basket of the night.
And guys, in the open court, that's where Dr. J has you holding your breath. He is a human highlight reel.
Outside, Maravich. It's taken away by Smith. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. And the dunk by Edey.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
Now here's Robertson. Last game out, we saw him pour in 42.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Indiana moving the ball around. And Brown over to help. Here's the three. And there's Robertson. That's good on the assist by Daniels. Robertson's got 5 now.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Irving looking over the floor to the inside. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Memphis shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. Here is Maravich. 17 points in his last outing. Robertson outside. Charity stripe shot. Again, Indiana.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Smith outside. Here's Shays. Coming in off a 10-point performance last game out. 6 on the shot clock. Out to Smith. From deep. The Pacers pull it in, and this is the first season matchup for them against the Grizzlies.
An interconference matchup. They faced these guys twice this season, and last year they took both games.
Two teams in the bottom of the East and West who said these regular season victories count for more. Both hungry for a win tonight.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And his average at the line stands at about 79% right now, so solid numbers in that department.
Yeah, guys, I mean, he's been a very steady hand for them when it comes to his free throw shooting.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
And when you think of Maravich, his ball handling and passing comes to mind. He's really sublime and unique in those categories.
Now here is Smith. Nothing on the board. It's Edey high post. Robertson with the steal. And they're running the tray. Here's Daniels. Shays with the rebound. Grizzlies have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Here's Smith. And such a nice move to make the basket work.
Boy, he sure can fill it up. You got to stay in his jersey.
Maravich the pass to Robertson. Pass to Daniel. Outside Maravich. Right at the free throw line. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. Walker Kessler, he's checked in for Edey. The Pacers also with the sub. Chandler's checked in. Free throw good, Maravich. And so Brown will bring it up for the Grizzlies. Trailing by 2.
And you've got to love a team that can maintain its composure on the road, take good shots, and knock them down with confidence.
Well, efficiency is critical, and I love how they ran their offense and got quality shots out of their sets.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
And Willie Green wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Jonas is checked in for Memphis. Now let's have a quick look at some of the league's top defenders in the season's second half. Second, Jaylen Brown.
Defensively, he's been a glove. I mean, he has just been blanketing his opponents.
Smith against Robertson. Brown outside. Smith the pass to Kessler. Kessler setting the pick for Brown. Hits it from three-point range.
When JB is on from here, it really boosts his team.
When it comes to Jaylen Brown, Greg, what qualities does he add to a team?
Well, I love how active and physical he is. He poses such a difficult challenge on both sides of the ball. With a Finals MVP award to his credit, you know he's as mentally tough as anyone in our league.
Here's Brown, following the basket by Pete Maravich. The three. Chandler with the rebound. Pacers leading by 4. Brown. And, oh, here we go. Smith's got it. The fast break chance. The teardrop falls in. Smith's got his second bucket tonight.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Robertson outside. Shoots over Brown. The shot by Robertson, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Robertson with the steal. And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. For Indiana, they've gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense. Back to Maravich. A floater, and he sinks the way up. Maravich has got 10 points.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Pass to Jonas. No good from outside.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Wiggins passes to Chandler. And the wide open shot from Evans. The three-pointers off the mark.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Outside Williams. Shot clock at 6. To the paint. Here's Johnson. And then Johnson with the dunk.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and you see it very clearly.
Either that, guys, or he wanted the photographers to get a good shot of him.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Zion Williamson is a force offensively, but now he's applying his physical gifts to the other end of the court. He said, quote, teams were hunting me on defense. Watching the film, I didn't like that. I just started taking a lot more pride in it, working on it so I can hold my own. Guys?
Locking in. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. Here is Maravich. Grizzlies making the shot.
And for fewest turnovers per game, not really their strength. Top 20 in the league. I think they're just forcing a few too many chances on the offensive end.
And with that steals ranking you talked about, Greg, their defense has been a major strength for them. I mean, they cause all sorts of headaches for their opponents.
Shooting 2.
Free throw, Chandler. He hits both from the stripe. 1:39 left here in the first quarter. Here's Jonas.
And they've repeatedly broke inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
For Indiana, they've gotten 8 of their 13 shots to find the bottom of the bucket. Chandler a screen. That ball. Nice feed that time from Pete Maravich. And the Pacers lead by 2.
And Maravich is such a great scorer. All eyes are on him, but his eyes are on his teammates. A tremendous dual threat.
Now here's Williams. Still without a basket. Pass to Jonas. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Indiana's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. And Chandler throws it down.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Here's Jonas. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. That's Suarez screen on Boozer. And Williamson gets it to go.
And such a force moving around the paint. The Zion goes where he wants.
Outside, Maravich. He's off on that one. The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. It's the Pacers leading by just 2. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. Some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And let's quickly break down the game, guys, we have seen from Indiana. What do you think?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
A chance here to get a quick injury report.
Hey guys, I chatted briefly with the head athletic trainer for the Pacers. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. Although it takes a while to completely recover from this injury, he's been given the thumbs up from the training staff to play through it. So that's definitely something to keep track of while he's out there.
Thanks for the status report there, Allie.
Yeah, you know, it's not easy to maintain an NBA body. It takes tremendous dedication and work, and that's why every team has an expert training staff. They're always available and always doing yeoman's work in helping these guys be ready to perform.
Jonas is out there with Brown. Then there's Irving. Then it's Johnson, and it's Shays in at the center position. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. And so here is Indiana after Jaylen Brown's miss. By himself, Brown going all the way to the rim.
Boy, there's a lot to like about the attitude of Brown. If he sees a fast break opportunity, he's taking full advantage of it in a heartbeat.
Robertson outside, puts up a deep 3, and the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Pass to Jonas, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Now here's Wiggins. Robertson left side. Outside Daniel. Wiggins kicks to Robertson. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
After knocking down 2 threes in the first quarter, he's been a non-factor from deep.
Pass to Jonas. Outside Irving. And one way players look to expand their game, adding counter moves to keep defenders off balance. Greg, what was something you added that really gave defenders pause?
You know, the snatchback pull-up, using your speed to kind of get the defender going downhill, and then you slam on the brakes and just create that separation to then go into attack mode.
Now Brown, after the missed 3 from Oscar Robertson. And it's Brown missing.
No such thing as an easy bucket most of the time in the NBA, but I'm surprised he missed that.
From deep, Robertson, and the Pacers can't get it to go.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Johnson with a screen on Robertson. And then Johnson with the double.
Good work between the teammates that time, leading him perfectly.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Wiggins passes to Robertson. Drives to the hoop. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there.
Well, I tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Now, here is Irving. He started closer. That one, no good. Robertson outside. Here's the hook. And the Pacers can't get it to go. The Grizzlies with the lead. Pass to Jonas. Serving a screen on Robertson. Here's Jonas. That three off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Wiggins from outside. It's rebounded by Memphis. Here's Jonas. Brown outside. Shays the pass to Brown. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
And that one drops.
Adding layers to his game over time. The more Wiggins looks to score inside, the more versatile he'll become.
And Willie Green wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Here they come, man. Your going with the new group. Then for the Pacers, Willis he checked in for Boozer. Chandler comes in for Daniel. And it's Maravich in for Andrew Wiggins. Smith finds Edey. Edey with a screen for Williamson from 12 feet out. It's rebounded by Indiana.
Wow, I'm surprised. I thought that was definitely automatic.
Robertson outside. Down low. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Get the ball in close. Get your points that way. That's doing good business.
Williamson outside. And Willis pulls it down. Indiana leading. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Zion Williamson. For Indiana, they have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement, so that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
And he can't get the first one. The Pacers making a change here. Evans is checked in. And he sinks the second. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Smith outside. Over Maravich. And it's Smith missing. And Indiana shooting at 50% in a decent group. Evans passes to Maravich. Evans a screen on Smith. 6 to shoot. Inside, Chandler. That falls. Nice feed that time from Pete Maravich. Chandler's got the lead up to 5 now for the Pacers. Williamson left side. Pass to Edey. And the dunk by Edey.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Now here's Evans. He has yet to score. No good for Maravich.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Pacers.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
And Willie Green wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Playoffs near, let's take a look at the Eastern Conference standings. You look at Indiana. Right now, the 6th best record in the conference, looking to hold on to playoff position and finish the regular season strong.
Right now for the Pacers, they've stayed right there, just in sniffing distance of the conference leaders. That's a solid accomplishment at this stage of the season.
You know, I thought maybe they'd have it in them to actually join those leaders this season. But you're right, it's still nice work considering where they are.
And another miss by Memphis.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
Chandler's shot good.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Pass to Williamson. There's 1:38 left in the first half of basketball. Now Edey. Chandler with the steal. Now the Pacers moving it up. It's tipped and out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. Let's see some of the numbers here for him.
And his three-point shooting has gotten a lot better over his last 10 games. He looks so much more comfortable from beyond. There's no doubt he's got the green light to let it fly whenever the shot's there for him.
Jonas is checked in for Edey. Pass to Jonas. Maravich against Smith. Clock at 6. Shoots over Maravich. That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Smith.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
Outside, Willis. Pass to Maravich. Trying to find Chandler. He's got it now.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Well, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Goodness. I mean, we feel those Zion dunks shake the floor.
Outside, Maravich. added number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Tasora's screen on Evans. Here's Smith. Shakes over Maravich. Off target with the jump hook. And so we wrap up the first half. It's the Pacers. They finish off the second quarter on a 15-6 run. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the final half-court stop. One moment, please. One more time around the block for our contestants.
Hello and welcome, basketball fans. The first half coming to an end with a deficit for the Memphis Grizzlies.
The free throw margin says a lot about this game. They're facing a defense that's dug in and looking way too comfortable.
Right now, they're playing like a bunch of scared puppies. Release the big dogs.
And next up, we have the award winners, our players of the month in the East and the West. Guys, how about our Eastern Conference winner?
Oh, he does a lot for this team. Controls the pace, keeps everyone involved, and then he can score.
He has a great mix of point guard qualities. Makes this offense almost impossible to stop. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Pete Maravich having a dominant impact in this one.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often. But in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Grizzlies. 7-point differential. Here's who Brian Keefe is starting the second half with. Daniels out there with Willis. Then there's Maravich. Then there's Robertson. Poked away. Irving with the steal. They push it up 4-on-3. Daniels with the steal. Pass to Maravich. Now Robertson. Just 5 to shoot. And it's sent back by Irving.
And not many guys Irving's size are this good at blocking shots. Takes incredible timing and athleticism.
Here's Shades. Hasn't made one yet. Outside Irving. Pacers with the rebound. Daniels has got his 4th rebound in this one.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
You know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Pacers leading by 9. Robertson outside. Beyond the arc. That ball. Nice feed that time from Pete Maravich. Maravich has got assist number 5 here tonight.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Edie, a screen. Here's Shades. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Grizzlies making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. And Indiana making a change here. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Maravich, the pass to Robertson. Outside Daniel. 6 on the shot clock. No good for Maravich. The Grizzlies trail by 12. Smith outside. Irving passes to Johnson. Out to Smith. There's the triple. Gets the three-point in the fall. Smith's got 9 points.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Now here's Wiggins. Back to Daniels. Over Shades. And that one's good. Daniels has got 4 this quarter.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Smith with it, covered by Robertson. In the corner, Irving with it. Over Wiggins. And it's Daniels with the rebound. Daniels has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Wiggins kicks to Daniels. It's stolen by Smith. Shays the pass to Smith. To the inside. Here's Johnson. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Now here's Robertson. 11 points in the game. To the paint. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. That one on Robertson. Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Indiana?
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
Now here's Robertson. And the points coming for him in big bunches. His average stands at just about 29.5 points a game. Here is Maravich. 6-point lead. Clock at 4. On three-pointer. Wiggins. The shot's good on the assist by Maravich. Maravich has got 6 assists in the game. Smith feeling it out a bit. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Robertson. For Memphis, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
No good on the free throw. Zion Williamson's checked in for Jaylen Brown. Then for the Pacers, Chandler comes in for Daniels. And it's Evans in for Maravich. He doesn't get the second one. Officiating is always a hot topic among fans, Greg. That's never going to go away. And some people think the game is called too closely now.
Be careful, Kevin. We don't need any fines over here. Fans are bound to get frustrated with certain calls, but overall, I think our officials do a great job, and the game is about as fair as it can be.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks a lot, Kevin. So are dynasties a thing of the past? Well, Commissioner Adam Silver said, I'm fine with dynasties and I'm fine with new teams emerging every year. What the fans want to see is great competition. As long as teams are emerging through great management, let the results happen however they play out. Back to you.
You just want a fair fight. Okay, thank you, Allie. The shot by Yaka Jonas, no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Robertson's shot is good.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Yeah, you got that right. I mean, you got it real right. They are lighting it up from beyond the arc this half.
Now here's Williams. Scoreless thus far. Johnson dishes to Williams. Johnson with a spear on Wiggins. Off the run and slam dunk by Johnson.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim.
I don't care what the score is there, fellas. That's the play we'll remember from this game, clearly.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And here's Robertson outside. It's rebounded by Memphis. Kessler's got 5 rebounds tonight. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Yeah, great concentration there. Hung in there. He didn't let that contact throw him off at all. Stayed focused on the rim, knew he was going to get hit, and still was able to finish.
Grizzlies making a switch here. Brown's checked in. On the free throw, no good. Pacers leading by 10. Here's Maravich. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
Another one for Maravich. The lights-out jump shot, the ability to finish with either hand. No one's been able to touch him tonight.
Now, here's Brown. He has 5. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Williamson, and he converts the layup. Williamson's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Most any coach loves points coming off assists.
Robertson outside. Shoots over Brown. It's rebounded by Memphis. Pass to Yaka Jonas. Brown outside. The 3. The Pacers pull it in. Hoosier's got his 5th rebound in this one. Maravich the pass to Chandler. And it's Williamson with the rebound. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for Memphis. Trailing by 10. Tipped away. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here.
First in free throw shooting. And they are in the top 10 in three-point shooting. Just enough touch from beyond to keep you honest.
And I can't help but focus on their free throw shooting percentage, GA. They've been dialed in at the free throw line. Now here's Williams. Still yet to score. The shot by Yaka Jonas, no good. Pass to Maravich. Robertson right side. And once again off the mark by Indiana. The Grizzlies trail by 10. To the middle. It's tipped. Kessler with the bucket.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Maravich dishes to Robertson. And the dunk by Chandler.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
Shot clock at 5. Lets it go from the wing. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Indiana Pacers with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Jonas is out there with Smith. Then there's Edey. Then there's Irvin. And it's Shays in at the 4 slot. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies.
I love the physicality from Willis, going up with a lot of power and taking the shot while being fouled.
That free throw missing.
And a steady performer for this team. Willis is a big guy with skill.
Good on the second free throw. The Grizzlies trail by 11. Edey with a screen on Robertson. And Smith puts up a deep 3. And staying with the play, Irving.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebounding. Unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
Now here's Robertson. There's a screen by Willis. Back to Robertson. From down in the low post, it goes. And the Pacers lead by 11.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Memphis moving that ball around. And the 3 ball is good. And that's 15 points for Smith.
And that's just too much space to give a shooter like him. He works to get open, but the defenders have to work harder to nullify that.
Shays with the rebound. Shays has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Jonas. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Memphis, Jonas. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. He's perfect from the line this time.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line. him, it has not been a game to remember, but all they care about is that W.
Irving finds Edie. Here's Smith. 6 to shoot. Over Robertson. The Grizzlies with another miss. Indiana leading by 6. With the step back. Maravich the pass to Robertson. Indiana again missing. Grizzlies have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Irving against Robertson. Irving, good.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And we've got a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle him up right away. Let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Brian Keefe was saying to the team. He was clapping in the huddle, saying to his guys, loving the effort right now. Keep the intensity on them. Leave no doubt in their mind that this game is ours. Guys, back to you.
Allie, thank you so much. Maravich dishes to Daniels. Now, here is Maravich. 5 on the clock. From 18 feet away. And he nails that one right through the net. The Grizzlies trail by 6. And timeout called by Willie Green. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now.
It's time to get down to your mascot. Let's go.
Pass to Smith. Memphis moving that ball around. It's stolen by Willis. Here's Maravich. On his 15th shot attempt, he makes his 9th basket, shooting a healthy 60% tonight.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the float.
Now here's Irving. a 2 from Smith, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Smith's got 5 points now in the quarter. Grizzlies with the rebound. Here's Shays. Pass to Smith. Outside Irving. Just 5 on the clock. Top of the key. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Daniels has got his 7th rebound here tonight. And here is Robertson. From deep three-point land. They grab their own miss. Goes back up. No good on the layup. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Shays the pass to Smith. Releases. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. Pacers leading by 6. Robertson outside. Pass to Daniel. And there's the bucket. Still with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. And the Pacers lead by 8.
Yeah, how about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Back to Smith. Edey with a screen for Smith. Down low. It's stolen by Willis. And a fast break now for the Pacers. And the shot goes in.
You gotta love his hustle, leading the defense. No time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Brown is checked in for Memphis.
At the line for one.
And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Memphis. 11-point game. Pass to Shea. Pulls up. High post. Here's Edey. Excellent defense from Daniel. Pacers leading by 11. Now Maravich. Covered by Smith. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen. And now a chance to see what's coming up for Indiana. On Friday, they'll go up against Devin Booker and the New York Knicks. Then on Monday, they're off to Toronto to face the Raptors.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
For 3, Smith. Kevin Willis grabs the miss. Willis has got 7 rebounds in the game. Robertson outside. Puts up a deep 3. Edey with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
Leaves it in off the window.
If you don't box him out, he's going to make you pay.
Pacers leading by 9. Rebounded by Irving. Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Jonas is checked in for Memphis.
Second team foul. Now into the lineup for Memphis, number 22, Jonas.
Outside Irving. Nice use of the glass in the finish. Indiana's gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. Now, here is Maravich. He's covered closely. It's off target. The Grizzlies trail by 7. Now, Irving. Here's Jonas. Lets it go. And he misses launching a screen on Irving. And taken away by Brown. And yeah, it's good.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind the layup. Come on now.
Now, here is Marriage. Shot clock at 6. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Brown. And it's Memphis on the break. Pulls it down. What an assist!
You can always trust Dr. J to deliver for you in the high-stakes moment. He's always ready to step up. Look, in a game this tight, those little mistakes make a big difference.
And so it's Willie Green here calling timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Check in for Indiana.
Number 12, Cameron Boozer. Once again, fans, number 3, Brooklyn.
Irving outside. 54 seconds left in the game. And it misses.
You know, not sure if he's playing to the crowd, but no need for the fadeaway on that shot.
And down it goes.
What a burst out of that first step. Straight to the hole.
And we got a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page.
Indiana calls timeout.
Is checked in for Boozer.
Number 34, Mel Daniels. And for this man, let's hear it again for the all-four.
Now they're going for the jugular. A few more trips like that, and we might be able to see this one in the books.
Here's Jonas. It's deflected. And an intentional foul right there.
Second personal foul. 14 foul. Shooting for Indiana. Number 55. Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's an 8-point game. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Smith against Robertson. Now Brown. Robertson with the steal. And taken away by Brown. So the Pacers take the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Alongside Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. And as always, we appreciate you joining us right here tonight on 2K. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Oscar Robertson.